¿Qué pasa, everybody? Welcome back. So I don't know if you guys caught it on the last video, but I said I was gonna make a drastic change in life, a big decision that I made slash was made for me. But let's drive and talk, shall we? I heard a quote about 2-3 weeks ago, and it really messed with me. All right, it went like this: if you don't take a chance in life, you're gonna be working for somebody who did. That messed me up all day, the rest of that day. It had me thinking so much. And that's the push that I needed to do what I did. You guys don't know this about me, but I'm a trucker during the day and an escort at night. I've been trucking for the past 15 years, going on 16. I started with a company called Central Refrigerator back in 2010. I don't know if you guys heard about them. I did 2 years with them, over the road, 48 states. After that, I quit and I came back home to do local work. When I got home, I found a job with a farmer, and what I would do for him is I would move around his tractors on a lowboy and also move around his discs, rollers, planters on this trailer they call a carry-all. It's a weird trailer that has chains hanging down, and use that to pick up the equipment and move it around the fields. I miss doing that job. I got to drive tractors around and stuff like that. I miss that job. Then after that, I went to the big beverage company I'm at now. Been there for almost 11 years. At first, everything was good. I was getting raises, I was saving money, food in our tummy, roof over our heads, everything was going fine, no complaints. About a year ago, my company decided to put cameras on the trucks, facing forward and facing at me. Which is fine, I don't mind the cameras, you know. Insurance purposes, you want to cover your ass. If there's an accident, you want to know who caused it and why. I'm okay with that, that's fine. What I'm not okay with is when they start using that camera against us drivers. What I mean by that was, about 8-9 months ago, I was driving, minding my business on the interstate. There was a car in front of me going 48 miles an hour. How do I know this? Because my truck tells me how fast the car in front of me is going. He was going 48, my truck goes 55. I don't want to go slower than 55. There was a car next to me, I needed to move over, so I was looking at my mirrors, waiting for this car to pass me up. Once this car passed me up, I move over, pass up the car in front of me, get back in my slow lane, keep going. I got called in the office the next day, and I got written up because they said I was distracted driving. What? They said I was looking at my mirrors for far too long, not paying attention to the road. I don't know how that makes sense, but alright, whatever. 5 months ago, I had another incident. I was minding my business, driving, listening to my white girl music, you know. A car flies by me, gets on my lane, slams on his brakes because he almost missed his exit. So he slams on his brakes, takes his exit, makes me slam on my brakes. My camera turns on, the red light starts going off. I get called in the next day. They said I'm getting written up because I slammed on my brakes too hard. On the paper they give you to sign, there's a little box for comments. So I put, you either want me to slam on my brakes or slam into the car in front of me. Which one is it? And then I also put, how is somebody sitting on a desk gonna tell me how to drive? I don't know who's reviewing these cameras, but I'm sure it's somebody that doesn't have a Class A license telling me how to drive. Whatever. Second strike was they called us into the office, all the drivers, and they let us know that we're not allowed to snack or drink anything anymore while we drive. So we're not allowed to drink our coffee, water, Monster, juice, whatever it is you're drinking on. You're not able to snack on chips, apples, bananas. I'm not talking about a full course meal, you know, a fucking sandwich, soda, over here not paying attention. No, I'm talking about snacks, peanuts, bubble gum. They said bubble gum. Chips, you know, little snacks. It gets tiring, you know, when you're just driving on the road, just driving. All you see is nothing but road, fields, you know, whatever. You need something to break that cycle. So, you know, a little chip here, a little chip there, a little drink, that's fine, you know. Well, us drivers weren't okay with that. That's not cool. All right. Third strike for me was about 9 months ago. They let us know that we were going to start doing 4-day work weeks. I don't know if you guys heard about this. I think it came out on the news and stuff. Well, that's just what it is. You're gonna work 4 days and have 3 days off. But you know what? You're not getting a raise. You're not working no more overtime. So we went from working 58 hours a week to 42 hours a week. Well, now I can't afford my bills. And that's not okay because we got shit boxes to buy. Alright, that's what I like to do. I like to buy cars, fix cars, sell cars. That's what we do. We got an addiction over here, alright? So now I'm having to go into my savings to be able to pay our bills. So I have to go into my savings so we can afford our home, groceries, our bills. And that's not okay. There's people that in and out that make more money than me now. And that's not right. So I went and did something about it. What did we do, you ask? Let me show you. Alright, so I just parked my truck. And this is what we went to go do. Me and my brother, we went and picked me up a semi.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand and damn.
So here it is. 2012 Freightliner Cascadia. This isn't my trailer. I just have it parked here for a little bit. It's got super singles on it. I haven't even gone through the whole truck like yet. Really. I was so excited to get it. You know, it's clean though. It does have 600,000 miles, 10 speed. I like it. I forgot to turn off the switch. It's been here for 2 weeks. Let's see if it starts. Clutch in on this one. Oh yeah. Here we go. Cold start. Come on, oil pressure. Don't scare me now. Oh yeah. Let it build up air. Radio doesn't work, so I need to change that out. So the things I need to do is the radio, the seat, not bad, not too bad. What do you guys think? All the tires are good except for this one. This one has a, I mean, it's still good, but not like these. It has a DD13, I think, 450 horsepower. Like I said, when I went to go look at it, I had in my head what I was gonna ask and what I was gonna look at. Once I got there, I was so excited that I forgot to ask some questions, and then, you know, that's why I take my brother with me, because he's the one that helps me out. Like, he's the one that pointed out that it has new airbags, it has new brake chambers, all 4. It has a new turbo. I didn't know that. He saw it. Also has a new coolant reservoir. I mean, that's why you got to take somebody with you. That I was so excited that I was gonna get a truck that he's over here looking at other stuff. They had this in the bay somewhere because it does have a little bit of rust right there and right there on the brackets. See that? But it's not bad. It does have an air leak somewhere. because after 3 hours, the airbags and the airbags on the cab, everything just goes down. So we're gonna need to check that. All right, let's go. Take it home. Let's get it. So yeah, this is a 2012 Freightliner Cascadia. All right. Yes, I know it's a Freightliner, but I was looking at Peterbilt's. I looked at what was it, 2013 386, I think it was. But they had that in the field, so I had red diesel. The tags were out for 3 years out, and then it was missing the passenger seat. I don't know why they take out the passenger seat. And then he wanted 16,000. I got him down to 11,500. But ooh, that's nice. A Coronado. I was gonna get one of those too, but guy flaked. So we went to go look at that Peterbilt, and I got him down to 11,500. But I didn't like the fact that the tags were 3 years out, and he didn't have proof that it was on non-knob. So I was like, you know, that's a lot of money to put down to not know if it's on non-knob. So I told him, you know what, I'm gonna think about it. I'll see what's up. So then I went home, and now I'm doing all this with my brother. He's always been next to me, by side me, everything. And so I found another one. It was a Freightliner 2014 with the sleeper. It had 430,000 miles. When I went to go look at that one, he wanted a 16. I got him down to like 12. But when I opened the oil cap, well, as soon as I pulled it off like that, it looked like honey. I was like, what the hell? And I asked him, I was like, hey, you know, what's this film that has? He's like, oh, the guy that changes the oil likes to put an additive. And I was like, okay, never mind. You only put additives if you have a knock, you know, and you're trying to sell it quick. So I was like, never mind. I'll think about it. I took off. And then I found another one. We found another one. It was a 2014 Cascadia Freightliner, same thing. He had a 500,000 miles. He wanted a 14. When we went to go look at it, it was rusted out. The straps on the fuel tanks were broken off. It was just rusty. I didn't even bother getting off. I just passed by and took off. And then there was a 2013 Freightliner Coronado. I really wanted that one. That had the DD15, 13 speed. He wanted 16, and I wrote him, but he replied once, and then he didn't reply again. So I was like, whatever. And then I found this one about 40 miles away from me. It was his own company. He owns his own company. He had 3 trucks. This was one of them that he had to get rid of because he got rid of a driver. Is it locked? Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't even check if my car was locked. Son of a... Oh, man. I think I forgot to lock my car. Oh, well. Alright, so here we go. We're going to take it home. Do a quick walk around on it. Don't laugh. It's harder to drive a truck without a trailer than it is to drive it when it's loaded. All right, so it's got a new coolant reservoir. It's got a new turbo. So I mean, when I seen this, I was like, why is it new? You know, you get a little concerned of why is it new? Why did they replace it? But you know, whatever. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm excited and scared at the same time, you know. This is a big change in life, especially for a man that has a mortgage, has a family, you know. I'm scared, you know. I'm scared of failing, you know. Any man that tells you that is not scared of making a big change in his life is fucking lying. It's scary going from a secured job to this, your own truck, your owner operator. Hopefully everything goes well. I mean, nothing I can do no more, right? So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. All the paperwork, all the permits, my numbers, insurance. Am I gonna go work for myself on the lower board? Am I gonna get a broker? It's scary stuff, man. You know, hopefully everything goes well, you know. So here it is at home. Like I was saying, it's a nice clean little truck, you know. New tires except for this one. It's got new airbags all around, new shocks, new brake chambers. Clean, no dents, scratches. The only thing is rust. But you guys can hear that? We're leaking air somewhere. I don't know what this is for. I'm assuming it's like a diesel heater, a fuel heater of some sort. Because it runs. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But if I don't need it, I want to take it off. But I got to figure out what it is first. It's clean. The guy had it detailed before he got rid of it. Nice. Except for that seat, so I need to order a new seat. We're gonna do the oil change, so oil filters, fuel filters, the air dryer filter. I've been googling all this and YouTubing everything, how to do it, what to get, what you need. This tire's new. This tire's probably like 45%, 50 maybe. Come on. You know, like I said, it's got a new coolant reservoir. I need to change out the air dryer filter, which is in here. Got a new turbo. It looks like a new EGR too. But yeah, it was kept up by a Penske. He told me it's got the sticker over here. DD13. Okay, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm scared. I'm scared. Hopefully everything goes good, but only time will tell. So I'm gonna get on the interweb, order some parts, go to Freightliner, get some filters, oils, everything, and then tomorrow maybe we'll start doing maintenance on it. So adios.